wants to play.
Me?
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
I'm old and I'm fucking tired. And I work with fucking kids.
Jax now on the apron. Oh, no. Jax!
Not there, Tom.
Alana still got to find a way to get Jax through the table. That's it.
Welcome to the first ever suplex in the heel, and you could not time that more perfectly.
That was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen too. So, a lot of stuff in wrestling has been going on, particular the WWE. And I don't know if we want to get into the Vince McMahon stuff necessarily, because I feel like that's a bunch of stuff, and that's going to take a lot of heat. That being said...
No, on the real, though, I think that talking about it in the sense of being like, bye, is the best way to talk about it.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because this past Friday on SmackDown, The Rock returned to the WWE a couple of weeks ago. We talked about him on this show.
We did.
About how he was there, and it's like, oh, wow.
And I couldn't remember
his catchphrase. And he even made a little dig of like, should I sit at the head of the table?
Right.
So, the reason why I bring this up is because during a face-off between Roman Reigns and this man, Cody Rhodes, there was a moment where Cody said, I'm moving my goalposts. I'm not challenging you at WrestleMania.
Okay.
But I have been talking to somebody, and then The Rock came out. Cody and him had a little, like, Dylan, you son of a bitch moment.
Loved it.
They had a little talk, and then...
Cody looked like he was going to cry. I'm not even going to lie. Like, their little talk was like, you could tell that it wasn't just like, hey, bud.
Right.
How's your day?
Right. No.
This is why you need me.
No. Is this why I need you? So, because of this, they had a face-off, Roman and Rock, that we showed that picture of. And at that very moment the internet has gone fucking ablaze.
Okay.
And now The Rock is enemy number one. He is numero uno on Dark Helmet's hit list.
Okay.
And it's because The Rock has stolen this from Cody. The Rock... he got himself into the board, so now he's trying to fight Roman. Now it's like, oh, he's also trying to book himself to beat Roman so he can win the WWE Championship.
Okay.
This is poor long-term booking. This is only good for short-term booking. There is so many that have so many opinions on this, and I'll get yours first of just like on paper.
Okay.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this Rock coming in and just taking Cody's thing?
Okay, I just have a question.
It's more like an answer. What?
No. It's a legitimate question. Has Cody wrestled Roman?
Yes, last year's WrestleMania. WrestleMania 39.
And did he win?
No, he did not.
So, so this is like, I watch, like, wrestling when you put it on randomly.
Right.
A lot of times you don't watch it when I'm around because
it's just minimal. Not your interest.
Yeah, it's just very Right. There's a few things that some of the bigger shows I'll jump in on, but I don't understand the whole he stole this as if there's a few things as if it's not scripted.
Right.
I'm not saying it's not real. I'm saying it's scripted. There's a difference.
Right.
It's very real.
Right.
To an extent. And it's not like he came in and was like, you know what? I know what I'm going to do to make myself more relevant.
Right.
This is the route.
Right.
In my opinion, I feel like what's his name has held it for so daggone long.
Roman Reigns.
Sure.
Yeah.
Has held it for so long. Like, at what point is it like, okay, who else can come in?
Right.
That he hasn't already faced. And I get it. We sometimes, it goes back and forth. It's o facto. Sure. But you have to have somebody come in. Like, he's fought all of the quote unquote big dogs and has beat them all. So what would make this WrestleMania any different if Cody wrestled him again than last year?
For what the wrestling fans say, finishing the story. Now,
what story?
Cody's the Rhodes story. The whole
like on a road or roads.
Cody's whole thing has been that his dad got a shot at the title, won the title, and was immediately stripped. Like, it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
So his dad, who is a former world champion for NWA and stuff like that, he's had title. He's just never had this title. So in his heart of hearts, in the wrestling business, the WWE title is the title that his family deserves. He wants to finish the story. That being said, I'm with you 100% about he wrestled him last year and lost. And they had
Money in the Bank?
Yeah, they've done that. Yeah, they've done that.
No, I wasn't sure. Like, what if Cody won like Money in the Bank and then Rock won and then...
Okay. To be quite honest, the fucking gist of everything about that, like, that's too headachy to fucking, like...
Too meta?
Well, not even meta, because,
I don't know. I'm just saying words.
I know you are. I know. You're saying hit phrases. And you're saying pop words.
I know wrestling. Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Rock.
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. What's his name?
That's right.
Title.
So Money in the Bank's usually a summer thing, and we already have a guy who has Money in the Bank. So that
does his time expire before the next Money in the Bank? Okay, so he needs to use that. Who has it?
Damian Priest.
I don't know.
Exactly. But here's the whole thing about the situation for me, is that when we talked about Rock coming in a couple of weeks ago, he came in months ago as well.
Right.
All this stuff that's been going on is about that. He's come in, he's meeting with people, he's having meetings.
Okay.
About where they're going to go. This is a match that's been like on the books and off the books for the past 4 years since the Bloodline story has started. And it's really funny. I forget the actor that said it. Jimmy or Rob said it. Where Ice Cube's kid.
Okay.
He was like, y'all need to calm down because you're talking about WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Yeah, we kind of should have The Rock doing this.
No, it makes sense.
Because it is the biggest, and that's why I think The Rock has kind of shied away of doing it, because supposedly it was supposed to be on the books last year, which made sense. WrestleMania took place in Hollywood. He's Hollywood. He's Mr.
that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like we thought...
Rock, are you okay? She's fine. But... that was not the biggest WrestleMania. I think once The Rock realized WrestleMania 40 was the biggest WrestleMania of all time, he wanted to wait and do it then. And I think that's exactly why he wanted to wait here. I think that's exactly why they've had meetings for this for the longest times. And this is my biggest hiccup with the internet. And it's the internet at its most toxiest, most dumbest way possible.
Not toxic.
They literally just had a face-off. There has been no fucking spoken word of what's going to happen outside of Cody saying, I'm moving my goalpost. Bitch, why are we saying he's moving it closer?
Right.
Like, why aren't we talking about the fact that there are multiple avenues that we can go down? He can fight Roman at Madison Square Garden, where his dad lost. Maybe that's why he wants to wait. Maybe he wants to fight him at night 1 of WrestleMania, and Rock gets him for night 2. Maybe he'll wrestle him at Elimination Chamber, and Rock's in his corner. Because every time Roman fights and defends his title, it's always against one guy, and he's got people, and no one has a person.
Right.
So why not do it that way? I'm just so sick and tired that we already jump on something. Like we're deserving of this thing. Like, I love Cody. You know I love Cody. And I'm not one of these jumpers that just loves him from WWE.
Yeah, no.
I've loved his entire indie run to this.
Yeah.
But to sit here and act like my boy ain't going to get it, this is making him even more popular. And this whole thing has stopped people talking about Vinny. And I wonder why.
You don't say.
I wonder why they had The Rock come in so soon. Like, no one's thinking about it. Cody even tweeted, he was like, trust me, you're going to see.
So, okay, so I'm, A, did not know that. But B, I was literally going to say, and this is where I feel like that Cody fan comes in.
Right.
Because like, he does things for a reason.
Right.
Like, he does things for big picture, not for right now.
Right.
So for me, and he is proven by starting a whole other company that he looks at big picture, that he wants this not just story, but evolution in a sense, like shown and told, and he's there for the long haul. So I think that you just have a lot of people that almost are jumping on the bandwagon and afraid to go against it in some instances, I feel like.
Right.
And want to be the one to like call it or say X, Y, and Z. Like, let it ride out. Let the story be there, because I do feel like as much as you think that it is right now, it's not.
I also like to point out, just really quickly.
Okay. Point it out.
And I love Cody Rhodes, like I said. But
we know.
Here's the problem.
You popped so hard.
But here's the problem that I have, and this is a perfect example. Cody Rhodes currently, the biggest face on the WWE.
Okay.
He is their good guy. He is the guy, like, when I look at the big picture, I do see Cody being now John Cena, and they haven't had, as much as they've tried to make Drew McIntyre or any of these other people to be the face.
Fair.
He is the first time that I felt like, yep, that's the face. That's the guy. He has 1.8 million followers on Instagram. The Rock has 396 million followers. And he just got appointed onto a board of a company that just took over WWE. And this is their first WrestleMania. You don't think they don't want the biggest star, one of the biggest stars of Hollywood, to be on their biggest show?
So, and we have talked about
Get out of here.
We have talked about this in a lot of other avenues, right? Where we talk about this actually with HHN quite often. That the houses, there are some houses that are for your every year person.
Right.
But then they have houses that they put in there to bring the person that didn't buy their hotel room in December.
Right.
Or January. Or February.
Right.
They buy their hotel room in August.
The month
or
before
like
they
July, August, because that's when certain things get dropped.
Right.
They are not reaching necessarily to the crowd that's already going.
Right.
And it's not, everything is not a fan service.
Yeah.
But in all reality, you can't tell me that there wasn't a pop.
Yeah. No, you
when he came out.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just the people in the arena. I'm talking about the people at home.
There's a video of me.
That I feel like probably shared their own video. I shared one of you.
Yes,
but not only did that, but then probably went back and deleted it because they were then like, oh no.
I don't want the internet to hate me. Yeah,
yes.
100%.
I just think that, like, hold your horses. Let it play out. Realize that not everything is about you. It's not everything is fan service.
How about you finish the story?
Yeah, I mean, not everybody.
Also,
not everybody is a wrestler. Like, there's reasons that things happen.
Yes,
they may not always make the right call, but I feel like the intention is always to make the right call, and it's not necessarily always about short game. It is about the long game.
It is, but sometimes we cannot not acknowledge short game.
For sure. Like you said earlier. What did we stop talking about?
Right, exactly.
The big problem. To the point where Slim Jim didn't even want to be associated.
But they had to kick him out and then they stayed on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're talking about ad revenue and sponsorship and things like this, you have, like, that's part of your money. It's not you paying your $9.99. I mean, I don't know what the hell it is.
$9.99. When you want to watch wrestling every week, you get the network $9.99. mine.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not your business.
It's on Peacock now, pal.
Unfortunately.
that ain't the price or the song.
I was really just leading into Brady Miller's question.
Yeah, we'll get to it at the end of it.
Not really. That just happened. But I'm just saying, like, it is those sponsorship. It is the bigger picture.
But, like, my thing is like,
it ain't
for
about
the longest
you.
time, they've been, for the last 6 months, like, people have been like, oh, The Rock's coming in. The Rock's going to challenge Roman.
But that's not hold on.
They're going to challenge The Rock at Elimination Chamber. Like, The Rock's going to challenge Roman at Elimination Chamber. And that's why, and how you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why is the guy who's the biggest Hollywood guy wanting to come in on a regular pay-per-view? What?
Did they have to pivot?
Yes, they pivot. I don't know why that happened.
It was from, if you're a Patreon member, you know.
But sorry, I'm in the fucking zone.
I know you are, and I am not.
And this is why other people are coming into the segment. So this is what upsets me of why it's good for The Rock to challenge at the elimination. And not one person has gone, Cody's going to challenge Roman at Elimination Chamber. Finishing the story has never been main event WrestleMania and beat Roman. He main evented WrestleMania. And that was it. The whole thing's been the WWE title. He don't give a shit if it's at Chamber, Mania, a house show, MSG, your backyard, the Young Bucks' backyard, fucking Matt Hardy's front yard. Doesn't matter.
So, Elimination Chambers before WrestleMania.
Yes.
Could he, Cody Rhodes, take the title off of Roman at Elimination Chambers, and there could still be a fight between The Rock and...
Yeah, 100%. Okay. And now Cody can defend the title against whoever.
Else.
Like, that's the thing
that can happen?
We acting like the things like this have never happened. The perfect IE example, Rock won the Royal Rumble himself and then had to put up his Royal Rumble #1 contendership at the next pay-per-view. Lost it. And then guess what happened? Rock still went to WrestleMania to face for the title. Like... It's amazing how the quickest thing fucking turns these goddamn cucks immediately. Immediately. Like, we can't look at, you say short term, I look long term. We got someone that is Attitude Era official that could put butts in the seats that haven't watched this goddamn product.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying.
Years.
That's what I was saying. Like, you gotta think big picture on a lot of things.
Damn right.
That in order to have, like, the superstars and for them to pay for certain things and you have to have the money, and that's what it all boils down to. It's all about the money.
Brady, how to watch wrestling now?
Is he still around?
Who? Shane?
Yeah.
No. How to watch wrestling now?
Peacock.
Yes, it's on Peacock, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to live stream Mania at least one night, so you can watch it with me if you want.
On Patreon.
On Patreon exclusive, apparently.
Yes.
I didn't. Okay.
You can't do that on, like...
If I want to grow viewership?
Well, I guess you could do it without showing. It's just them watching you.